If you don't like being adrift in a sea of despair but still watch our videos, then hit that subscribe button and join our crew. The South Pacific, July 30th, 1945. The USS Indianapolis, once a mighty warship, now a shattered wreck, vanished beneath the waves. Left behind hundreds of sailors adrift, clinging to life rafts, facing an unimaginable ordeal. The vast, unforgiving ocean stretched before them, promising only uncertainty and peril. The initial explosion had been deafening, tearing the Indianapolis apart. Many sailors perished instantly, swallowed by the sea. Those who survived found themselves flung into the churning water, a chaotic mix of debris, fire, and the cries of their comrades. They clung to wreckage, life jackets, anything that floated, their hopes as fragile as the rafts that bobbed precariously on the waves. As darkness fell, the true horror of their situation set in. The vastness of the ocean was both awe-inspiring and terrifying. The men, many wounded, shivered in the cool night air. Sharks circled, their dark shapes barely visible in the inky water, their presence a constant, chilling threat. The first night was just the beginning of their nightmare. Days blurred into nights. The relentless sun beat down, baking their skin. Hunger gnawed at their bellies, but the fear of attracting sharks kept them from eating the few rations they had. The sharks, drawn by the scent of blood and the promise of easy prey, became bolder. Their attacks were swift and brutal, turning the water crimson. Robert G. Lee, a young radio man, described the terror in his diary, July 31st. "Sharks hit us again and again," screams echo as another man disappears beneath the surface. "We are sitting ducks." The men huddled together on the rafts, desperately trying to appear larger, more intimidating, but the sharks were relentless. Each attack chipped away at their dwindling hope. The water, once a symbol of life, became a graveyard. The cries of their comrades, snatched beneath the waves, echoed in their ears long after the water ran red and then cleared. They fought back with whatever they could find, pieces of wood, empty canteens, their bare hands. But against the ocean's predators, they were hopelessly outmatched. The relentless attacks took their toll, not just physically, but on the very core of their being. The relentless sun and lack of fresh water began to take their toll. Hallucinations plagued their minds. Mirages of islands and rescue ships appeared on the horizon, only to dissolve into the shimmering heat haze. Men, their bodies ravaged by thirst and exposure, began to lose their grip on reality. Some, driven mad by the ordeal, threw themselves into the sea, choosing a swift end over the agonizing wait for a rescue that might never come. August 2nd. "Delirium has set in," wrote Lee, his words shaky in his diary. "Men are seeing things, hearing voices. Some are jumping overboard, saying they're going for a walk. Going home. God have mercy on us all." The ocean, once a symbol of adventure and exploration, had become their tormentor, a vast, unforgiving expanse that held them captive in its deadly embrace. The sharks continued their relentless assault, their numbers seemingly multiplying with each passing hour. The survivors, their bodies ravaged by the elements and their spirits broken by the relentless onslaught, clung to life by the thinnest of threads. On the fourth day, a glimmer of hope appeared on the horizon. A plane, a PV-1 Ventura bomber on a routine patrol, spotted the scattered remnants of the Indianapolis's life rafts. The pilot, Lieutenant Wilbur Chuck Gwynn, immediately radioed for help, breaking the wall of silence that had imprisoned the survivors. Rescue ships and planes were dispatched, their arrival a beacon of light in the endless expanse of blue. Of the nearly 1,200 men aboard the Indianapolis, only 316 were pulled from the water alive. The survivors, their bodies battered and their minds scarred, were forever marked by their ordeal. The survivors of the USS Indianapolis carried their experiences with them for the rest of their lives. Many suffered from nightmares, flashbacks, and survivor's guilt. Yet their stories also stand as a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. Even in the face of unimaginable terror, the men of the Indianapolis found the strength to help each other, to share their meager rations, to offer words of comfort and encouragement. The legacy of the USS Indianapolis serves as a powerful reminder of the human cost of war. A cost that extends far beyond the battlefields and the headlines. But it is also a story of hope, of courage, and of the enduring strength of the human spirit. The men of the Indianapolis, faced with unimaginable horrors, found the will to survive, to endure, and to emerge from the depths of despair with their spirits unbroken. Their story, though tragic, is ultimately a testament to the power of human resilience, a beacon of hope shining through the darkness of one of history's most harrowing maritime disasters. The spirit of its survivors continues to inspire, reminding us that even in the face of unimaginable adversity, the human spirit can endure, overcome, and ultimately triumph. And if you want to keep your spirits high and your knowledge deep, hit that subscribe button. Because, let's face it, you don't want to miss out on more stories that are as gripping as a shark's bite. Stay curious, stay resilient,